Now, dignitaries across the government circle in Ondo State stormed the presentation of cash and lectures given to the widows in the state by Olori Oyinkansola of Oyinkansola Empowerment Initiative in Akure, the Ondo State capital, where no fewer than 100 of the aged and the widows were trained on how to be involved in small-scale businesses. Timothy Adediji, who was there, reports.
Olori Oyinkansola has put smiles on faces of widows across the state through her Oyin Gender Empowerment Initiative. The program, which covered no fewer than 100 widows across the 18 local government areas of the state and was well attended and graced by government officials, including serving and former commissioners in the state. Also, current and past aides of governor were not left out, gracing the epoch-making occasion. The program featured lectures and training of soap making, zobo production, and best way to handle their health. The training, according to one of the beneficiaries, Mrs. Biola Ayeneton, said the training will help her turning the money to wealth and promised that come next few months, she would have been self-reliance and do reasonably well with the monetary gift awarded her by the convener, Olori Oyinkansola. However, the lecturer at the event, Mrs. Dana, a broadcast journalist, said the lecture became necessary so that women would know how to convert the money to training acquired. Speaking at the event, the former Commissioner for Regional Integration, Prince Boye Olobese, appreciated the gesture and the initiative of the convener, saying it is very nice and welcoming development.
I have come to speak with them to tell them that it is still possible for them to live, dream, and achieve, success in whatever they are venturing. It is not the end for anyone because they lost their husband or they lost their loved one. I know this is not something to really, that is easy to bear, but life must go on. And then, today I spoke with them about resilience, about empowering themselves, not depending on what people will give them because they are widows, but to also put themselves together and, follow their passion, follow their dream, and cultivate the habit of saving and preparing for the rainy days.
I see this as just like an eye-awakening for the government to say that they could look at this kind of program to support the widows too. Apart from times immemorial, government have been actually giving them a lot of food materials, monies and whatever. But this concept of actually training them again, giving them the training empowerment, I think this is a concept that I feel is a welcome development for the state.
Prince Aroloye, the husband and supporter of the initiative, said passion for help drives him and his wife to assist the less privileged, including the widows, the aged, and the indigent, so as not to be waiting for their children, friends, or relatives before they eat. So, the essence is to effectively assist the needy. The convener, Olori Oyinkansola, said she derived joy assisting people and prayed God to keep providing for her, to keep blessing the widows and the needy in the society. Therefore, urged the rich to assist those around them for the betterment of society.
Me and my wife came together. We have this passion from different backgrounds though, but we have this passion to help people. And if you know, well, to the glory of God, I didn't come from a poor, I didn't come from a poor background, but I have always had these feelings in me to help people. So when I met with my wife, I discovered that passion is even more than my own. So that's why I encouraged her with everything possible to achieve this. And I think we've been on for about 3-4 years. This is done every year. But this particular one, that one that we do in the last 3 years is every year. It used to be bigger than this. But this one will be maybe quarterly. We are taking on the widows now. Next time we'll take on maybe the youth and things like that. There will be quarterly programs. As long as God gives it and as long as we are blessed, we always give back to the community.
You know what you call something that when you desire something, that you have that, I have that, it runs in my blood. I love empowering people. I love putting a smile on people's face. I decided when I was young, since when I was young, that I said, Olori, if you can bless me, I love giving back to people. I love putting a smile on people's face, especially widows. My advice to them, you don't wait until you become a billionaire or a trillionaire or you hold a very big position. This thing is a thing of arts. It's an in thing. If you have things in mind to do it, doesn't matter. You may not have. You can't even just come 100,000 naira and put a smile on people's face. Doesn't. So, but I advise people, with the little you have, you can still put smile on people's around you face. So I advise them, they should try to emulate this. Put smile on people's face. With that, we can eradicate poverty within ourselves.
One of the beneficiaries of the event, 70-year-old evangelist Mrs. Amuri, applauded the donor and the convener for assisting the widows.
Today is a very nice day for me because this training, I can say it's one in time. That somebody will take out his time, her time, to empower women like this, not government giving the people. This self-employment, self-empowerment. I am thanking God today that our sister, Olori Oyinkansola, as God has put this type of thing in his mind, he will continue being in his mind. And he has been empowering so many people. He has empowered the children, the secondary school. He has empowered the market women. And I know that today, another empowerment has come to empower women in soap making, in azar making, in fruit making, in sobo making. And that should be because the way is have scheduled it. By the ending of this month again, another empowerment for women will come.
From Akure, the Ondo State capital, Temi Tokpe, Adedeji reporting for KAFTAN TV News.